Hello guys, I welcome you all to my channel. I am Damayanti and today we are going to discuss Theory of Language Development by Noam Chomsky. So, let's start with the introduction of the topic. So, Noam Chomsky was an American linguistic philosopher and cognitive development scientist of 20th century. He revolutionized the study of language by purposing the language acquisition is an innate human ability rather than behavior learnt solely through imitation and reinforcement. So, he was a founder of modern linguistic. He developed nativist theory of language development. So, what is nativist theory of language? Nativist theory states that human beings are born with an innate ability to acquire knowledge. He introduced universal grammar, proposed language acquisition device which is LAD, influence education, psychology and cognitive science. Now, his brief biography of Noam Chomsky was his full name was Abraham Noam Chomsky. He was born December 7, 1928. He is a USA scientist. His profession is a linguistic philosopher, cognitive scientist, political commentator. His major works was aspect of theory of syntax. So his work transformed the study of language from behaviorist approach to a cognitive approach. So his major concept of Chomsky theory are as follows. First is innate hypothesis or innate ability. Chomsky states that children develop the ability to learn language and grammar from childhood. Next is language acquisition device is a hypothetical mental mechanism that helps children learn language. Next is universal grammar. Universal grammar refers to the common grammatical principles shared by all human language. And next is transformation. Generative grammars, a theory explaining how human generate unlimited sentence using limited grammatical rules. Last one is creativity of language, not only imitate language but also create new sentence. Now let's discuss one by one. So in innate hypothesis, children are born with mental structures specifically designed for language learning. Some characteristics are universal among humans, independent of culture, present from birth. Innate ability is activated through language exposure. Next is language acquisition. What is language acquisition device? A language acquisition device is a hypothetical mental mechanism that helps children learn language, receive language input, identifies grammatical pattern, organize language rules, produce meaningful speech. For example, explain how children learn complex language structure without formal teaching. Next is universal grammar. All language share certain structural similarities because they originate from a common mental framework. For example, universal grammar make language acquisition easier and fast. So, through English, Hindi and Odia differ in vocabulary, all possess grammatical structure that organize communication. Next is transformational Generative grammar. A theory explains how infinite sentence can be generated from a limited number of rules, like explain sentence formula, describe grammatical structure, how language creativity operates. For example, provide a scientific explanation of human language production. So, next is creativity. Creativity of language not only imitate language but also create new sentence. This is important because language is not merely repetition, it is creative and productive system. For example, children frequently generate original sentence using learned grammatical rules. Next is stages of language development. Major stages of language development are pre-linguistic stages from 0 to 12 months, one word stage from 12 months to 18 months, two word sentence stage is from 18 to 24 months, telegraphic speech from 2 years to 3 years, complex language stage from 2 onwards years. So language develops naturally as child's cognitive abilities grows. Now let's see one by one examples of these stages are pre-linguistic stage. For example, babies are try to cry, cooing, babbling. In this stage, in one word stage from 12 to 18 months, child single word expression happens like ma, ba, they start calling. In third stage, two word stage from 18 to 24 months, for example, they want milk. They ask, I want milk, mama. In fourth stage, that is telegraphic stage from 2 to 3 years, this, for example, a baby want toy. In fifth stage, like complex language stage from 3 onwards years, they use of grammar and complete sentence. So, next is the last, that is conclusion. So, Noam Chomsky is a nativist theory of language development proposed that humans are born with an innate ability to acquire knowledge. Though the concept of language acquisition device and universal grammar, Chomsky explained how children learn complex language structure rapidly and naturally. This theory remains one of the most influential contribution to linguistic psychology and education, emphasizing that language is unique human capacity rooted in biology and cognition. So that is all for today's video. Thank you and have a nice day. We will see you in the next video.